Hello folks and welcome back to Craic News. We have the Skullet King himself, Mr. Ian Thomson. Are you going to give us a wee reveal?
It's me. There we go.
Nice. Oh yeah. And it's
beautiful.
It's a very different colour. I love the 360
I
degrees
call
turn.
it Jerple. It's ginger purple.
Nice.
So, and returning guest, Adam
Oh,
Laughlin.
and me as well. Yeah, don't forget I'm here as well.
You have a very sexy new haircut as well. Did you hear that Ian was coming on with his haircut?
No, this is my I think it's like twice a year haircut I get.
Okay.
It's like I get one at the top of the year, then I let my
That
hair
makes sense.
grow all out. So people go and they go, "Oh, Adam's letting himself go a wee bit."
Yeah,
And I
but
get
you're
my
also
haircut.
it's also like very brown.
You see, I've done this before in games. Whenever I'm like creating a character in a game, and I try and make him look like me, and I can never decide it's a black or brown.
It looks
it's
very
brown.
brown from here. Maybe just keep the
I've
like.
got a nice bit of grey.
I think it's bray.
Bray.
Brown
Yeah.
Stroke
Look like Rogue from X-Men.
As for years, I was strawberry bald.
Strawberry.
I was like
nice.
strawberry blonde, but very thin.
Nice. What about your what all started this whole skull?
Right, it all started about last November, and my missus said to me, because I haven't had any hair for like 20 years,
Aye,
I've been
yeah, I know.
shaving it
Yeah.
once a week at least, and she was like, I bet you if you had any hair now, it would be grey. And I was like, I fucking bet you wouldn't, because my dad and my mum weren't grey
Yeah.
until they were all
Oh,
like...
okay.
So then we were going to her native New Zealand over Christmas, and I was like, I'm not going to bring my clippers, and I'll get a wee bit of fuzz on and see if any of it's grey.
Right.
And none of it was. And then my son was like, I would pay money to see you like
Your
grow
family
that
are
for
cruel.
6
Really
months.
Really cruel
Like
family.
it never seen
How
me
long
with any
has
hair.
it been?
Okay.
How long's the growth?
This is now a year.
A year.
But however, disappointingly, I did try and get a barber to like properly do the mullet
Yeah,
around
yeah,
the ears.
Right.
And he started taking stuff off the top, and I just about had a comb over it.
You
And
just wrestling with
I was like,
Oh,
I was
really?
like sitting there going, "You've made me look stupid."
You fought so long and hard for it, like, and now you don't want to give it up, like.
I thought it gave you like, you know why like there's some comedians like Russell Brand who it gives them that identity, like the back combed.
What, Sex Pest?
I thought it gave you a real sex best. Like, yeah. And who else? Oh, Billy Connolly had the purple beard.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
but what if your family were right? What if they were like, I bet you can't grow your hair for 6 months, but you actually can't because you got so attached to it that you've actually went longer than that. And they were like, technically they're right. You couldn't grow it for 6 months. 'cause you
Well,
kept
that was
going.
the thing when I set up the Just Giving page. I then initially said 6 months, and then when it was approaching 6 months, I was like, right, if I get over 500 quid by this date, I'll keep going for another 6
But
months.
do you think you're now like it's like Venom? It's like a symbiote. You're kind of attached to it now, and you're kind of,
Yeah. What I was thinking of doing, I would love to. Do you remember Aqua, the Barbie girl song?
Yeah.
The guy in that was completely bald,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
had
yeah.
like this real
Oh, yeah,
sort of
yeah.
pencil thin
Yeah, with, like,
sort of
beard
beard
kinda, yeah.
that went, but then it went up round his ears, and he just had a line as if it was like neckband headphones.
I think it's class. I would say just keep growing it, man, until like it's like big braids. You can have like big
But
braids.
is there a date? Is there a
I
date?
think it'd be awesome.
I think I'm going to do it on Thursday.
On
of this
Thursday,
week
right, okay.
at No Joke.
So
in
before-
the Ulster Sports
Oh,
Club,
yeah, yeah,
tickets
yeah.
still available.
Yeah, you've got to do it on stage or something.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
something,
funny,
yeah,
I think
definitely
Dave
something like
Elliott
that.
is going to do it for me.
nice.
Because the last time I shaved it was opening before his solo show on the 7th of December last year. So
Very nice.
how can people donate before Thursday?
look me up on Instagram, Ian Thomson, etc., or Facebook, and
And there's a link. And you
Yeah,
got £1,000 now, haven't you?
£1,000, yeah.
And the target was at 500.
Yeah,
You were done with the skull.
I think so.
in
Yeah,
case
I think
something-
it's
well-
quite a lot of skullet coverage there.
Can we move on to story number 2? Have you heard about this guy who?
That was that story number one. Was Skull number one?
Oh, that was story number 1.
Oh, we were doing the
had
stories.
his own feature,
Nice,
his own
there you
feature
go.
story. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you go,
How do you think?
professional
How do you think I got him to come in?
Sign and all.
Story number 2 is like this guy assassinated the CEO of the healthcare company. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Very, very strange story. Have you seen like the image that they released? That they were like, this is who it
It's on
is.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, with the image, yeah.
And then have you seen the actual guy?
I
They don't look anything like each other.
See, I haven't looked at it in great depth, but I did sort of think, is that the same guy?
This guy who they caught supposed to go to like an Ivy League school, and then they said they found him with a manifesto with ill will.
Yeah, and the murder weapon.
And the murder
McDonald's,
weapon.
And having like a fucking Burger King. No,
And
Burger
it's
King,
like sure,
having a
it's his
fucking
ill
burger.
will towards like capitalism, and then they found him in a McDonald's.
But is it going to be the thing now where it's going to be? It wasn't the poor against the rich. It wasn't people railing against capitalism. It was like some shady deals within other CEOs, and he was taken out for someone. And it's going to be infighting amongst the fucking super rich or something like that. And the actual assassin is just an absolute buffoon kind of thing.
Yeah, because the CEO was going to spill the beans on like Epstein's
like-
Island
yeah.
or something.
That makes a lot
he
more
had
sense.
a change of conscience, and he was all going to tell them, we've been scamming him this whole time. And his wife's like, I'm 100% behind you.
Maybe he was putting pharmaceuticals into McDonald's milkshakes. And that is why your man was found in McDonald's. He was just going to...
I saw one. I don't know if it's true, but Burger King put out an Instagram post. Have you seen this one? It's just basically it's like a Whopper or whatever it is, a little Burger King, and then the thing is that we don't snitch. So it's like if you've assassinated a CEO, you can come sit in a Burger King. We'll let you get away with it. Like
That is great marketing.
It's great
I'm
marketing.
going to go straight to Burger King after this, just on the back of that story.
Also, the killer was called like Luigi Mangione.
I know.
right, yeah.
Luigi's
It's the
so fucking good.
mafia,
Like,
most mafia name of all time. He must be
No.
linked to every murder
Mario
ever.
Brothers. It would have been class if he had a wee like outfit that just had a stick-on moustache and
He came up from the pipes
a
and
wee
just fucking
green hat.
battered him.
yeah, it's all crazy mad shit. Like fair play,
That's it, yeah. We'll move on there because we're like running away with it now.
Nice.
We'll talk about this cryptocurrency guy. Bought a banana. Have you see this?
Is this the one sellotape though?
Yeah, he bought it for $6.9 million. Took it off the wall and ate it.
Well, you see, there's I could go into one time, but I studied art a long time ago.
Oh, did you?
In the millennia past. And one of my favorite artists was a guy called Martin Creed, and he was a guy who won a Turner Prize with lights on, lights off, and it was basically it emptied the entire Turner studios, and it was just a one room where a light would turn on every 10 seconds and then go off every 10 seconds.
I had a gig like that in Armagh recently with a fucking spotlight.
Nice. And I like he kind of parodies that stuff. Like he did one that was a bit of blue tack on a wall. So whenever I see a banana on a fucking wall for like going for $6 million, I go, of course. It doesn't surprise me at all. Like Banksy, remember in the Banksy thing?
Yeah, when it's shredded.
Yeah, so galleries now are like these things where it's more performative bullshit kind of thing than actually like, and that, it's not really an art piece kind of thing. It's just
But did that art piece come with instructions on what to do when the banana goes? I might be imagining
You
this.
didn't know?
that's a
think
good
so.
point. It's like,
But I think if it's like once the banana goes
Yeah.
off, remove tape and replace with a fresh banana.
yeah.
I'm sure I read that.
Or he takes it off the wall and it's like, and it's like, what the fuck?
It's a dog
I
toy.
spent $6 million on this. There's
Yeah.
a guy that sold a piece recently, and it's literally just like one color painted on their canvas, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's all like, oh, the tones, and like, he's just painted one color on their canvas, but because of his name, it's like it's worth $7 million.
Oh,
or
100%,
something
yeah.
like
I
that.
remember
It's
one
so pretentious
in
and
like
wanky.
the Ulster Museum whenever I was a kid, when they used to have like the dinosaur exhibition and all, and then like walking around it, I must have been like 10 or 11, and there was this massive big painting called Whites.
White's Tavern.
It was like no, it was just Caucasian people. No, it was just like
Yeah, it's a word
6
party.
different shades of white on this big massive rectangle
Yeah.
on the wall. It was like, why is this in a museum? Like,
Is there a price on it?
no,
They
there
were selling
wasn't.
it,
There
no.
wasn't. But still,
I
it's
know.
just like,
It's all mental. It's crazy.
See, the eating the banana is all part of it and stuff like that. Like you never know, it could have been planned, that kind of stuff. Because like think about it this way: whenever the Banksy shredded itself, the auction house knew that was going to happen.
You think
There's
so?
No
Do you think?
way.
No, I don't think
they,
so.
They would
I
have
don't
hung
know.
that up. Like Banksy didn't come in and hang that up himself.
But do you not think, like, if you're as big as Banksy, you could probably say we need access to the gallery from, like, Wednesday to
Exactly.
Friday, and
Or-
we'll install our art, and they only really rent the
Yeah, but
space.
then-
or my people will be. So he's probably
Yeah.
got an agent.
Yeah.
What with him being, anonymous and all that.
Okay, at the end of the show, what one item, if you had one item to display on the Europa Hotel, it's your gallery, what are you going to stick up?
A Europa hotel. This has to be a food. So that's
Oh, no, it can be anything, yeah. And then
can be
who are you
anything.
going to sell it to? Yeah.
I would have a bomb. You know? How nice that the bomb is now on display on the wall in the Europa. Like, shows how far we've come. Rather than in a car.
Yeah,
parked
The
out
instructions
front.
are, like, pay me this much to
Yeah,
deactivate
yeah,
it.
exactly.
And then if you get, like, put in jail or, like, any sort of, like, told off, you're like, oh, it's art. It's
Yeah,
all,
exactly.
It's all art, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I can't beat a bomb. Can't beat a
But on that note, folks, yeah, if you see a bomb in a hotel, it was Ian Thomson. There's no
Art.
Yeah.
And if you want to donate to Ian's Skullet thingamajig, go to his link on Instagram.
Correct. Ian Thomson said.
Thank you very much for coming on Crack News, folks. It's been a
Thank
blast.
you for having me.
Sweet.